Alright, welcome you guys. This is Algebra 1A. This is going to be the first lesson you'll see is variables and expressions. Basically, long story short, variables and expressions are just groups of variables. And some of you guys might ask, like, hey, why do we use variables and everything? And some people have always asked that, and so it's always been a major question for a lot of people. Okay, so if you think about it like this, as a puzzle, what's the missing number? So some number minus 2 equals 4. Okay, so some of you guys got, okay, it's 6 because 6 minus 2 is 4. That makes sense. Well, in algebra we don't use blank boxes, we use letters because it's just a little bit easier. In actuality, in ancient Middle Eastern times, they would say that the X stood as the unknown, and it was actually an S or a CH, I think it was CH type of beginning, but because the Greeks didn't have that, they had chi, which is X. That's where we got X from. So it's really interesting how it's all set up like that. So we just use X's. So X's, or variables, stand in place of unknown things. Okay? Alright, so just to make our story short, stand in place of unknown things. Not things, but more variables. Unknown values. Jeez Louise. Okay. Alright, now expressions are just variables put together by operations. Okay, and you'll probably hear me talk about it the entire semester. Operations, there are 4 main kinds, and you can break up everything into this. Okay, we got add, subtract, and multiply, which is going to be this funky looking thing right here, and divide, which is going to be this backward slash right there. Okay, so that's everything that we're going to be talking about is variables and expressions. So when we talk about now there are some parts, okay, so X, Y, Z, those are variables. Okay, alright, now if we have 3x, the first part is going to be called the coefficient, and the second part is going to be the actual thing, or sorry, the actual variable, but this is in actuality a term. Okay, alright, and then if we add a 3x and then add a 5 with that, that is going to be an expression. And some of you guys are going, well, isn't that the same as an equation? No. An equation would be 3x plus 5 equals 15. And I should probably stop using the equal sign for the other parts, because the equal sign is what gives it off that it's an equation. Alright, so let's go back and fix that. Okay, alright, but those are just the terms you'll be using for this. Now, what you'll also be doing is you'll be evaluating that, but that's the next video. Thanks very much, and have a great day. Bye.